Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So excuse my appearance, I literally just got out of the shower. I just got back from Toronto, which was awesome. Really loved that city. And saw that I had this box finally here, so I had to finally film this video. This is hopefully the Unplugged September 2023 box. They've had major delays with Unplugged and Twisted Retreat. So many delays that I'm actually confused which months have which delays. Both of my Twisted Retreat boxes for September and August did ship today. I got that notification, so hopefully I'll have them in a week. But this had some crazy delays. They were, again, very honest about it. I know a lot of people don't like how many delays they've had this year. And while I do say that it is kind of unacceptable and it is very upsetting, especially since these boxes are so expensive, Unplugged has been so open and so honest and has been making active changes to change like distribution centers and certain suppliers and vendors that they work with to try and ensure that it never happens again. So I'm really happy with that, especially when I compare it to my Abominable book box experience, which I just absolutely didn't like. I didn't like how they talked to the customers. I didn't like how they handled all of my box delays. But I'm pretty happy with what Unplugged / Twisted Retreats, the same company, has been doing, because they've been so vocal and seem to be making us overly aware of what's happening on Instagram, as well as through email. So I'm going to stick with this box, or at least with Twisted Retreat. I probably will be canceling Unplugged, not because of the delays or anything, just because I am trying to just save up some more money. I'm getting married, I'm going on my honeymoon, and I've noticed that I read almost all of the books from Twisted Retreat, but I haven't been reading as many from Unplugged, just because Unplugged hasn't been giving us as many horror-themed books anymore, or thriller books, because there is the Twisted Retreat option. So that is why, but I won't be doing that yet. Definitely going to get through all of spooky season with Unplugged, because I do always love their Halloween boxes. But yes, if you've never heard of Unplugged, Unplugged is a monthly subscription book and self-care box. It retails for $39.99 plus shipping and handling, which comes out to like $51.99 a month, I think. I get the adult fiction box, but they also have a young adult box if that is more your speed. And obviously they own Twisted Retreat, which is their horror box. But without further ado, let's open this up and see what we have, because September is their anniversary box every year, and it's always their biggest box of the year. So we have something giant right on top and kind of heavy. I'm getting either picnic blanket or shower curtain vibes. They gave us a shower curtain in Twisted Retreat that I'm obsessed with. Okay, so it's a lot of green. More green. Oh, I see something over here. Oh, alright. I found a dragon. What is this? Okay, so it looks like, oh, is this a large dragon? I think that's a large dragon. And then there's like, I don't know what this is. Something over here. And then more bits of a large dragon. Oh, and this I think is a castle, so I think we're getting a sky view of two dragons flying over maybe Winterfell or something, though I don't see any snow. I don't know. Oh, and there's another dragon right here. Okay, so there's 3 dragons, so I'm going Game of Thrones. I'm going Game of Thrones picnic blanket. I'm not sure, but we will find out in the spoiler card. Okay, next up we have what I imagine is another one of their Outlander series bowls. I was incorrect last time and I was like, this can't be Outlander, because the last one was Outlander. They're all Outlander. Yes, this is another bowl. I don't love that they're doubling down on one fandom, just because I don't watch Outlander. Very pretty. So my mom is a huge Outlander fan. She has read all of the books. And seen all of the show, so once I get all 4 of them, I'm going to gift them all to her, because I'm sure she will actually understand the scenes from them, but I don't. And I'm kind of disappointed, because I really loved when we had the tea set last time. I thought that was awesome. Like all of the teacups. I thought that was really, really fun and creative and practical, and all these different fandoms, but they all kind of went together, even if you didn't know the fandoms. Some were kind of more general bookish or like iconic fandoms like Dracula, Jane Austen. But I don't know if I love the bowls. I do know that I think it's in our next box. I think it's the October box. We're getting like a sugar bowl and like a creamer, which I love. I have a whole collection of tea-ware, mainly teacups, but I have teapots and like tea strainers and really, really fun tea things. So I was super excited for that. Oh, okay, what's this? This is some crocheted looking thing. Is this a bag? I think it's a bag. It's a weird way to hold a bag. It says Babble on both sides. Okay. I'm assuming this is some kind of like sustainable, reusable bag. Yeah, it looks kind of like a grocery bag. Interesting. It feels very, very well made. Like this is very, very thick and stretchy. So whatever this is, I'm not sure, but this isn't cheap. This feels very well made. Okay, and then we get Earl Grey tea called Agatha Christie. That's funny. I don't like Earl Grey tea, but my husband does. There we are. And it does, it's from the tea book. And it says, never tell all you know, not even to a person with tea. It's very cute and funny. Okay, so then we have this, whatever this is. Oh! Yes, it's a perfume. Oh, it's an essential oil roller. I'm assuming that's a perfume roller. This is Calypso. This is oranges, lavender, and siren magic. Ooh. This is an interesting smell. Oh, wait, no, it gets better as I roll it on. There's like levels to this. Ooh, okay, this is a really weird one, but I really like it. It smells like a cocktail. Okay, then we have what I think is a magnet of like a girl gardening a book. Then we have our spoiler card. And our book. Okay, so I know these were delayed. I think they might be missing an item. I'm gonna check once I go through the book. But we have Truth in Blue by Mireille Amel. I hope I said that correctly. This is very pretty. It's giving like super like fairy tale vibes. It says 1 magical country, 2 mortal races, 3 ancient relics, 4 feuding realms. Okay. And then we have this really pretty like filigree fronds on the pages, and then we have, or on the edges, this is very pretty. I love this. I love this whole vibe that this book is giving. Is it the same? And then yes, it's the same on this side. So I just noticed something. It is a reversible cover. We have this here, which is very cool. Not all of them have that. I like that. What I don't love is how they have like the reviews are from like Goodreads reviewers and NetGalley reviewers. So maybe this is a new author or something. But I don't love that. I'd rather just not have the reviews on it. Ooh, but this is stunning. This is one of my favorite covers that they've done so far. I think that is beautiful. And then it says the name on the spine. Yes. And then we get this kind of macabre image on the back. But I love that. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous book, both with and without its cover. Now, let's find out what this is about. Sometimes life is better as a lie. Malachi wanted to protect his kingdom from threats beyond its borders. Instead, stripped of his magic and on the run, he now needs to save it from his brother, the king himself. Amaryllis? I think it's Amaryllis. Wanted to have nothing to do with humans. Instead, stranded in the wrong realm, she now needs to retrieve a lost Fae relic with powers no one comprehends. Una wanted to be a knight in shining armor. Instead, haunted by the memories of a life she never lived, Una now needs to find answers from someone she doesn't remember meeting. When their paths cross, each must decide what matters to them the most, or risk losing everything they hold dear. In a world where angels and shades battle for souls while the devil sips his tea, the fate of 1 country, 2 races, and 4 realms hang in the balance when love and loyalties are tested to their limits. Interesting. Okay, beautiful book. This is a book that, like, I'm not a fantasy girly. I'm just not. But I would maybe read based on the cover. I think this cover is stunning. I think the entire presentation on this book is one of the best that Unplugged has done. Everything about the presentation on this book I love. The attention to detail, the way it all feels very, very cohesive. I feel like a lot of times it doesn't feel cohesive. I feel like you get one, like, cover flap and then the actual hardback is totally different, which I don't mind, but this just feels so well thought out. Great. So before I give you my thoughts on everything, let's go through the spoiler. Okay, so this is the 5-year anniversary edition. Oh, it's a couch cover. 4th wing couch cover. If you make it across the parapet, you might find blah, 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 blah. Okay. I've never heard of that. We get the Babel knitted bag, the Rhapsodic Essential Oil Roller, the Outlander Ceramic Bowl, the Agatha Christie, and the Bookish Magnet. Okay, so I guess we weren't missing anything. I guess that's Twisted Retreat. I do not like this box overall. Their September box is always supposed to be their biggest, and I just feel like this is a huge letdown. I think this is fantastic. I think this is fantastic. This isn't a book I would normally read. I don't know if I will read this or if I will ever get to it. But if you're a fantasy person, this is a stunning, stunning book. I don't know anything about the author, but I do love the book and the attention to detail in that. I don't love that there's no fandom to this. I don't need this. This doesn't even feel like Unplugged did it. Like, this would be cool if it was, like, in collaboration with Unplugged, but I almost feel like they just, like, sourced this from the tbook.com. I don't know, maybe that's just me. This is cute and kitschy, but the fact that these are considered 2 of our 5 items just feels very, like, cheap to me and like a letdown. I think this is really cool. I do. I have so many little bags, though, that I feel like it's just something that, like, how many bags can I get? But I will say it's very, very well made. I don't know what Babel is. I'm assuming that's a fandom, and not just, like, the city of Babel. Yeah, like, I think this is great. This is, for somebody who's, like, super into, you know, reusable bags, this is awesome. I just have so many now. But this is, again, high quality. I do like the design. I think it's fine. This is a fine item. I'm not going to complain about this item. And then the same with this. I do really like the smell. It's really unique, and it kind of evolves as I'm wearing it. Like, from the first moment I rolled it on to, like, when I started, like, rubbing it together, it has changed, and then now it smells even more different. I really like this. It's a very complex smell. I am not into these bowls. I'm just not. I wish they had done different fandoms. I don't know if they're setting up a scene or something. Sorry, I'm taking it out again. But, like, this is such a boring bowl to me. Like, I know what Outlander's about, but, like, I feel like all of the scenes that we've gotten have just been these, like, kind of very boring scenes or, like, landscapes. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't really tell you what's happening in any of these. But I haven't watched the show, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. But I don't love the bowls. And then, what did it even say the dragon couch cover was? 4th Wing. I've just never heard of 4th Wing. I would have rathered Game of Thrones, but whatever. That's going to be a picnic blanket or something, or a tablecloth. I don't know. It's not going to be a couch cover because I don't think it has the edging to put it on it. Yeah, no, you can't put that on like a futon. So yeah, very, very disappointed in this box, especially since it took so long to get here, which is a bummer, and I was kind of hoping it would be more fall-oriented since it's September, and just none of this screams fall to me. But that is that. Disappointed in this box. I will be getting the October box. I'm probably going to cancel my Unplugged subscription in either November or December. I never know which month I'm canceling for because I never remember like what the time lag is on when you pay for a box versus when you receive it. But I want to make sure I get the October box, so I'll probably be canceling it for the December box, I would imagine. Unless there's a delay on the, yeah. So anyway, and just because I prefer Twisted Retreat so much more, I just think they're doing better items, more cohesive themes, and I just tend to like the fandoms more. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. Also, I just kind of feel like Unplugged, like this box isn't really self-care. Like the perfume and the tea, sure, but that's kind of it. And I feel like every box kind of can give you like perfume and tea. I liked when they were doing the journal entry prompts that came with it, and I didn't have to go online for it. I know I've said it 1,000 times on this, but I just wish they would go back to doing stuff like that. Yeah, this box is a real letdown. The book is beautiful, though. I will say the book is beautiful. I do really like this perfume. Oh, it's so interesting. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. As always, I try to post every Monday and Thursday, sometimes on Saturdays. And if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And I will catch you all in the next one. Mwah.